Mr. President, colleagues, just so you are aware, I rise to address something troubling today. There's an old saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt. Well, in fact, that is a lie. It has been myth-busted for generations. Words and rhetoric are real, and they hurt, and they cause people to do great and also horrible, terrible things. This past Thanksgiving and Christmas holiday is upon us. It's supposed to bring Americans of all ideologies together with shared feelings of peace, unity, and hope. Unfortunately, thoughts are instead turned toward the misdirected hatred of a small yet vocal contingent of agitators. There are residents in Michigan who have chosen to repeatedly attempt to intimidate and threaten the lives of those who represent them, especially here in Lansing. It must stop. Earlier this year, we witnessed several groups and individuals gathering at the state capitol to protest the executive stay-home order issued by our governor with volatile behavior. We also learned that that same group of protesters, described as patriots at one point, stormed this very capitol with firearms. Some camped out in front of the governor's place of residence where her husband and children were subjected to this appalling behavior. Additionally, these obstructionists were devising a plan to kidnap and kill our governor, as well as murder us, the legislators. I want y'all to marinate on that for a minute, including the staff and law enforcement that were in the way. Now we fast forward, we have recently been informed that a member or members of the Michigan Legislative Black Caucus have also been targeted with threats of physical violence, including death threats. We understand our jobs as legislators, but our family members do not. However, some behaviors have crossed the line of engagement and should be admonished by all who are aware, no matter what side of the aisle you sit. First, your home is your sanctuary, and going to one's home or publishing their address or phone numbers in any form of social media, or chat chains, although it's public information, is an immoral act. You know when you were like a teenager and you were 16, 17, and you had the right to exercise your voice, and you did that against your parents, and at 16, 17, you had the freedom to say what you wanted to say to your mother or father. Well, after you got up off the carpet, you understood that that had a consequence. There were ways in how to exercise your rights, and there were rules of engagement. See, we've faced discrimination and racism before. Thus, we are familiar with the playbook. But with these recent actions combined with an ongoing agitation surrounding the national election, and I'm thankful that leadership has stated that the Michigan legislature will not undermine the voters' will, which I'll address at another time, yet we face a heightened level of concern. Yesterday, a guest testifying in committee used alarming rhetoric, whistling Republican activists to challenge lawmakers and even threaten them. This will lead to dangerous behaviors. Someone is going to get hurt. We will not be intimidated in efforts to perform our important work, and we condemn the actions of those calling to action, acting on these calls, and threats against us. Once again, I urge all of us to no longer be silent. In fact, it is imperative that we all share this particular message of our resolve so that others can be empowered to fight against terrorism, especially domestic hate in all its forms. Please publish, and thank you.